Hello, this is CQ. Hello, CQ. This is W2AN, W2 Alpha November, from the Antique Wireless Museum in Bloomfield, New York, calling CQ for the AM QSO party.
I don't know how much of the day this would work out, between us 20 miles apart.
CQ40 AM, this is W2 Alpha November. W2 Alpha November, station from the Antique Wireless Association, Bloomfield, New York. Standing by.
WB9LCH, KC9HFR.
Yeah. I thought I saw another carrier in there. Let me listen for a minute.
Hello, CQ contest, CQ AM QSO party. This is W2AN, W2 Alpha November calling.
They just showed up. They weren't there before, hoping we are interfering with it. Yes, I'm running my
K2OEQ. K2OEQ. Good afternoon, sir. W2AN. Name is Joe here, and we're in Bloomfield. Go ahead.
W2AN, K2OEQ. Hello, Joe and Ed and Pete. This is Duncan. Been watching you on struggling with the transmitter on the YouTube here.
Anymore. And this is
We blew both main fuses with big for some unknown reason, and we just replaced the fuses. We're back on the air for who knows how long. Over.
Yeah, okay, good luck. Well, we're running about 50 watts PET here from a Elecraft K3. I think it's right ahead on AM.
But it was working.
We've got a good signal, and no problem at all with copying. So it's a good signal there. We've had some good contacts earlier, low power from down in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I was listening earlier. We're just running the NVIS antenna here, the low dipole.
And then I was going to rig up the SX43, John, that I got from you.
You're strong, but there's a 10 to 20 dB very slow fade, but it's very copyable.
Workspace bench, so I figure out what I want to do. I think.
Okay, are you saying that do you think atmospheric conditions? Because we were watching the watt meter kind of come and go, but we thought it was the watt meter.
But I don't know if I want to.
Hard to tell, but and that watt meter is not too accurate. I was working with Pete earlier. We're trying to
That's the story. And then
2368 gave a lot different numbers, but I think that one's a little more accurate than the birds. Okay, we'll let you guys go there.
I know, Randy, if you need to take off, I'll shoot up and do it.
Have fun.
Okay, Duncan, thank you for the contact, 7-3, and good luck there. QRZ from W2 Alpha November.
Smaller amp.
I got LEC, Lincoln Edward Charlie. Can you give me your call sign again, please?
LAC, the name is Larry, and my QTH is Auburn.
Okay, Larry, we've got the QTH in Auburn, New York. I just need your call and what kind of rig you're running. Need your call sign again, please, phonetically.
Yes, it's Kilo 2 Alpha Charlie, and I'm running a Yaesu 710 on 5 watts.
Okay, very good, Larry. We've got that, and very, very good on the QRP there. It's doing very good into, just down the pike here a little bit. K2LAC, this is W2 Alpha November, 7-3. Thanks for the contact.
7-3, yeah, you're my first AM contact.
Well, very good. We're running a Collins KW1, running about 350 watts carrier. We were off the air for a little while because the fuses blew for some unknown reason, so we're back again for who knows how long. Over.
All of a sudden it disappeared. But I'll let you go. We've got a lot more people trying to contact you. 73.
7-3, good luck. QRZ, W2 Alpha, November.
Kilo Delta 2, Uniform Bravo X-ray.
KD2 UBX, very good. Good evening, sir, and thank you for the contact. Name is Joe, and we're at the museum in Bloomfield. Over.
W2AN?
That's correct, W2 Alpha, November.
Okay, hi Joe. My name is Dave. 059 plus 15. My call sign is KD2UBX, and I'm in Dolgeville, New York. That's in the Adirondacks. And I'm running an FTDX-10 at 25 watts. Took a fade on that last one.
Very good, Dave. Acknowledge that. Very good signal from Dolgeville, and doing very good for yourself. So we're running the KW1 here at Collins, about 350 watts. 7-3, and thank you.
Joe, what's your location?
Located in Bloomfield, New York. Bloomfield, New York, at the Antique Wireless Association Museum.
Okay, thanks very much. And thanks to the QSO, I'll log you on QRZ, LOTW, and I'll send it in also. Have a great day. 82UBX, 73. Generally, the loop works.
7-3, KD2 UBX from W2AN, QRZ contest.
Station 3 SC1.
But anyway, it works.
CQ, AM QSO party. CQ, this is W2 Alpha November, W2AN.
Low rate on these, hopefully So back to you, Jim. WB9LGA and This is KC9H2 Atlantic Ocean. Okay, John.
W2AN, AM QSO party, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. 82 Hotel Bravo, is that
Alpha over close to you, and anyway,
yes, 82 HB, this is W2AN. You're 59 here in Bloomfield, New York. We're running KW1, 350 watts of power. Name here is Joe. Go ahead.
meter deck there. And did you try I'm wondering, I've heard some activity on 20 meters also.
Yeah, okay, very good, Brent. We had some people here who said, yeah, that's Brent there. What type of
I was listening before the QSO party started. I didn't hear any signals there yet, but I'll go back and try it here sometime.
Yeah, we'll be transmitting on 80 meters with the Millan Memorial Station a little bit later on. Either when we get tired of this or it blows up again, or they had a little people earlier, but we seem to be working okay now.
All right, great. How much you guys? 38.
Yep, this is the big Millan boat anchor, but this is the Collins. So we'll stay tuned for us later on. 3885. 7-3, Brent. Thanks for the contact.
Roger that. I'll spin over to 3885. I'll be listening for you. I could be running.
Yeah, 7-3. This is W2AN for the AM QSO party. QRZ.
Whiskey 2 Alpha. It's a windy day here today. I mean, the wind's up maybe 25 miles per hour. That's probably about the same by you. But anyway.
W2AN for the AM QSO party. W2 Alpha November. QRZ.
W2 Alpha Oscar. W2 Alpha.
Got a station a little bit off frequency. Try that again. We'll see.
W2 that's decent amount of power. That's good. My power.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on single sideband there. Can't quite get you here without flipping the BFO on.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. 40 and 75 meters is worse. But, man, I've got a bunch of coins.
Say it one more time.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2
I can switch the collection to and then I have extra.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar Papa, is that correct?
And I gotta be real careful.
Very good. We had to turn the BFO on. I think you're on sideband. The name is Joe. The call here is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, operating from the Antique Wireless Association Museum, Bloomfield, New York, running a KW1, 350 watts over.
And the protection circuitry is working flawlessly. So that's the good news. So, and then it trips, and then I have to reset the power to reset it. So that's just a quick switch on the rocker switch here.
Yeah, okay, very good. What's your name and QTH, over?
Solid state, it's just working great. And now a fan just came on, so it's monitoring the temperature there.
Whereabouts in Ohio, Elizabeth?
Let me check my reverse power here. I wonder if I can.
Very good on Youngstown, Warren area. Thank you very much. Thank you for the contact, and we'll say 7-3 to you. KE8VOP, this is W2AN.
Reflected power.
W2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2
W2AN, AM QSO party.
So, we'll do that tonight. Okay, Randy, it sounded like you had your.
I heard the Papa station in there. Please repeat.
And you're getting what I'm running off just a matter of time, so.
Whiskey 3, Romeo Juliet Popper. Good evening. Yeah, his name here is Joe, and we're operating from the museum in Bloomfield, New York, W2AN. KW1 running 350 watts with a 75A4 receiver, over.
Hey, Joe. My name is Bob. 25 blazing watts out there to an 8-band Buckmaster off-center fed dipole. And beautiful signal here. Study of mine, W3, hang on one second, W3, another Joe down here is very active in the antique wireless.
Yeah, I think your buddy's W3 GMS. We know him pretty well, and we'll probably be seeing him within the week. Very good, Bob. Very good signal from, I think you said southeast Pennsylvania there, so, and 25 blazing watts, I think you said, over.
Okay, very good. Rick, thank you so much for the comeback and Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. RJB.
Yeah, 7-3. W3RJB. This is W2AN. AM QSO party. QRZ.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar.
November 1 Juliet Whiskey. This is W2AN. Name here is Joe, and you've got a good signal here. Go ahead.
And let's see, Bloomfield, New York. We're near Bloomfield, Connecticut. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump over. Whereabouts is Bloomfield, New York?
Bloomfield, New York is about 20 miles southeast of Rochester, New York, Al. And name here is Joe. We're running the Collins KW1, the companion receiver, and very good on Bloomfield, Connecticut.
WB line,
200 miles down the road.
89HFR. Okay, Chuck, very good. Yeah, I've been monitoring here on my web SDR, the Kiwi web SDR in Traverse City, Michigan, and both you guys have signals almost 20 over 9 up there in Traverse City, so if there's anybody in northern Michigan listening, they had no.
Well, you kind of faded out there. I didn't quite get the question there. Could you please repeat it?
Took a shot here last time, Chuck, so you were kind of down in the weeds quite a bit. But yeah, as far as the carrier on 1993 or whatever it was, I'm just using the 7300. I use the.
What is the timing of this QSO party?
Oh, it's got that. Yeah, it's running through 8 o'clock tomorrow? 8 o'clock local time tomorrow. Al, go ahead.
SX40.
Yeah, it's consecutive. Yep, from now until then.
Jim, WB9LZA, this is KC9HFR.
Correct. Very
Yeah, KC9HFR, WB9LZA. Oh, okay, Randy, sorry, I thought I heard you say ready. No, I didn't look at that, getting ready for it. I know it's a royal pain, but of course it'll be a lot better afterwards, I'm sure. And yeah, on the other stations, I'm getting them 4 kilohertz below. 18
watts, I think, and you've got to be careful with the birds. But if it puts out more power, I guess that's the good one, the watt meter to use. Whichever reads higher, yeah, that's the good one. 7-3, Al, thank you for the contact, and great to hear you on here, and good luck in the party there.
I'm expecting here to copy you guys. Otherwise, the weather guys off frequency are come blasting through, and too much competition. And propagation is such that for some reason I would.
Okay, 7-3, November 1, Julia Whiskey, W2AN for the AM QSO party. November 2, go ahead.
After you guys aren't real human beings. But anyway.
November 2, Echo Zulu Yankee. Dave. 5-9, go ahead.
I like on the SDRs how you can set the bandwidth and where you're going to receive it. It's a lot more flexible than the 7300. The 7300 is doing it.
Very good. This is Joe at the mic. Looking for another relief operator here, and contact. We're using the KW1. What trigger and what power are you running?
Maybe I'll do that after supper. And does anyone know how long this
glad you got
AWA wireless?
Yeah, we have a couple of fuses that we're going to sell on eBay to help publicize the event here, so because they're slightly used. Okay, very good, Dave. 7-3, and thank you for the contact.
So with that, I think I will sign, and I'll listen out though.
W2AN, we're going to change operators here. W2AN for the AM QSO party.
Making a whole lot of contacts, but I might just get out for fun. And nice running into both of you guys. WB9 LFP and WB9 LZA. I'll listen out. Yeah, Roger,
CQAWA QSO party, CQAWA QSO party. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November, standing by.
W2AO, Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar calling.
Hey Larry, how you doing? W2LB, W2 Lima Bravo. This is W2AN. Copy your fine, Larry. We're running the KW1 at about 350 watts. What are you running there, Larry? Over?
Yeah, I'm running my ICOM IC7410, and I don't know. It tells me I've got about 24 watts of carrier in that vicinity. I see my Good deal. Good luck out there. W2AN. W2LB.
Very good. Thanks, Larry. Very good. Thanks for the call. Your IC 7610 at 24 watts is doing pretty good. No problem copying you. 7-3 for now. This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA QSO party.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar until Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. W2AN, this is Whiskey.
CQ, the AWA QSO party. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN. Calling CQ for the AWA QSO party and standing by.
W2AO, Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar, over. You can continue in the...
Yeah, 7. I hear another station, but you're too weak to pull out of the north. 2 Alpha November, calling CQ. AWA QSO party. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN, standing by.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2...
CQ, the AWA QSO party, CQ, the AWA QSO party. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN.
W2AO. Whiskey 2 W2...
CQ, the AWA QSO party from Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Calling CQ AWA QSO party, CQ AWA QSO party. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November W2AN, calling CQ AWA CQ party and standing by for any call.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar.
Pretty bad. WB9L today.
Whiskey 2 Alpha. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Whiskey 2.
CQ, the Antique Wireless Association AM QSO party, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November, calling CQ AWA QSO party and standing by for any call.
Alpha Oscar.
Station with the kilo, please slow down and say your call sign a couple of times phonetically. This is W2AN. Was that HK5? Say that again, please. Repeat. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November. I got HK5. Is that correct? Over. Oh, is that correct? K5, KHK. This is W2AN. Thank you very much. I had a little trouble there. Not all that strong. Name here is Pete. And we're running the KW1, the Collins KW1 at about 350 watts carrier. What's the name and QTH and power there? Over.
Roger. Name is Carl. Kilo Alpha Romeo Lima. Kilo Alpha Romeo Lima. In Rochester, New York, and I'm running 50 watts, 520, QSO.
Very good, Carl Heinz, very good. It finally clicked. Very good, thanks, Carl. Heinz, you're doing pretty good here under some noisy conditions. Thanks for the call. And what are you running? What were you running there again, Carl? Over. QSL, you're running 50 watts. Very good, Carl Heinz. Thank you. 7-3 for now. K5, KHK. This is W2AN. Thanks, Carl. W2AN listening for any AWA QSO party calls. Over.
Alpha Oscar.
I think I copy India Fox Echo. Is that correct? India Fox Echo. Please give me a little bit of a delay before you say your call sign. This is W2AN.
And I'm running a DX100. I guess you're one of the flagship stations there, Pete, if I remember correctly. W2AN. Oh, you're 5. Hope you can copy me. Okay, W2AN, WB9FE.
Okay, very good on the DX100. Just to double check your call sign, was it Whiskey Bravo 9 Sierra Foxtrot Echo? Was that correct? Over.
Roger, you got it.
Very good, thank you. And your name? What's your handle there? Over.
Yeah, Roger, David. Charlie Kilo, located near Chicago, in a town called Millan.
Okay, missed your name there. Missed your name. A lot of noise. QSB. Name here is Pete, by the way. Papa Echo Tango Echo. I'm the operator here. Please give me your name again and delay it a little bit because we have a very slow TR switch here. Over.
Charlie Hotel Uniform
Okay, was your name Chuck? Chuck? Is that correct? Over.
Roger, you got it, Pete.
And you're running what's the carrier level power there? Yeah, I know you're running a DX100. What's the carrier power? Over.
Yeah, Roger, about 120 watts carrier. Over.
Was that 20 watts? Over.
No, 120, over.
Okay, QSL 120 and 120 watts carrier. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the call. 73 for now. Okay, CQ AWA QSO party, CQ AWA QSO party. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2 Alpha November, W2AN calling CQ AWA QSO party, CQ AWA QSO party. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN standing by for any call. Over.
W2 Alpha Oscar, Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar, Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar, Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar.
CQ AWA QSO party, CQ AWA QSO party. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November, calling CQ AWA QSO party, CQ AWA QSO party, CQ. From Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN, standing by for any AWA QSO party call. Over.
Whiskey 2AN, W2AN, WB8 Millan, Hotel Zebra.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Uniform Hotel Zebra. Thanks for the call. Copy you very well. Name here is Pete. We're in Bloomfield at the AWA Museum. We're running the KW1, the Kilo Whiskey 1, which is a Collins transmitter, and we're running about 350 watts. What's your name, QTH, and power there? Over.
Okay, I got the name is Keith. I believe it's Keith. The name here is Tim, Texas Ida Mike Tim. Texas Ida Mike Tim. And the QTH is Hemlock, Michigan. Hemlock, Michigan, 100 miles north of Detroit. I'm running about 150 watts carrier
I'm using a non-200D in an amplifier. So you're 5 and by the way, you're 5 and 9 plus about 10 dB here, just using a dipole. W2AN, WB8UHZ.
Very good, Tim. Very good. You have a very good signal here as well. Was your QTH Hemlock, Michigan? Is that correct? Over.
Yeah, Hemlock like the tree. Hemlock. Hotel Echo Mike Lima Oscar Charlie Kilo.
Ah, very good. Very good, Tim. Very good. Thanks for the report. That's you gave us a pretty good report. Thank you very much. 7-3 for now. I'm gonna look for some more QSO party stations, AWA QSO party stations. Anything else there, Tim? Before I call CQ again, over.
No, just you're 20 over. I didn't get my signal report, or I missed it, and I wonder what the receiver is. And then carry on. I'll stand by. WB8UHZ, and fine on the KW1 in the museum. I've been there.
Very good, Tim. Very good. And by the way, name is Pete. Papa Echo Tango Echo. Name is Pete. And the receiver is a 75A4. 75A4. And I'm glad that you visited the museum. That's very good. Very good. Thank you. So 7-3 for now. 7-3 for now. WB8UHZ. This is W2 Alpha November. W2AN.
7-3.
Whiskey Alpha 6.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar.
Golf Yankee Charlie. Was that Whiskey 6? Golf Yankee Charlie. Is that correct? Over.
Pete, Whiskey Alpha 6, Golf Yankee Charlie. And of course, Tim is a good friend of mine. He's about 100 miles north of me. Handle here is Rex, Radio Echo X-Ray. And we're on U2 FTDX10 with an Elecraft KPA 500 and an NSET half-wave. Back to you there, Pete.
Very good, Rex. You have a very good signal here. Very good. And what was the QTH? I missed that. Over.
QTH is Troy, Michigan. Troy. Troy, Michigan, about 20 miles north of downtown Detroit.
Very good, Rex. Very good signal. I think you're about 20 over here, 10-20 over 9 in Bloomfield here at the AWA campus. Very good. Thank you very much, Rex, for the call. And how much power did you say you're running over with the FTDX10? Over.
We're running a 100 watts carrier with a KPA 500 amplifier.
Very good, 100 watts carrier. Very good. Thanks, Rex, from Troy, Michigan. Very good. 7-3 for now. Thanks for the call. There are other stations calling, so I'm going to stand by. There were several others. This is Whiskey 2, Alpha November, standing by for the AWA QSO party.
Whiskey W2AN. This is K1YW. K1YW.
Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar.
K1YW. There was another station in there as well. K1YW. This is W2AN. Thank you very much for the call. You're pretty strong, very strong, about 20 over 9. Name here is Pete. Papa Echo Tango Echo, and we're at the AWA Museum in Bloomfield. Running about 350 watts carrier. The transmitter is a KW1, a Collins KW1, Kilo Whiskey 1. Someone asked me for the serial number. I know it's under 150. Very good. The serial number on the KW1 is 3535. Over.
Okay, very good. Pete, yeah, this is Greg here. Golf Radio Echo Golf. I'm located up in west of Boston here, Lancaster, and I'm running about 250 watts with a K7DYY transmitter and a full wave 160 meter full wave loop, and you're a good 10 over here. So anyway, Pete, what is your call? I think I've worked you before a long time ago.
Very good, Greg. Thanks for all the info there. Yeah, the call here, my call, is Whiskey Bravo 2, Uniform Alpha, Quebec. Whiskey Bravo 2, Uniform Alpha, Quebec. and I live about 10 miles north of here. So very good, Greg, from Lancaster. That's correct, Greg, Lancaster, Massachusetts, running 250 watts. Thank you very much, Greg. Any other questions? Over.
No, I think I was in touch with you a couple years ago when you were running the one BCG replica station there on 160. Anyway, good to hear you. And anyway, I'll let others take it. So I'll have to say, keep the run rate up there and 5.9, and good luck in the contest from K1YW. WB8.
Very good. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, I was one of the operators during the one BCG in February of 2022, and we ran the replica transmitter from a building. We were in a building just couple hundred yards behind here. So very good. Thank you very much, Greg. Thanks for the call. And I'm going to stand by for there was at least one other station calling. This is 673. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November W2AN, standing by for the AWA QSO party.
The band's really crowded. You were 100%.
W2AO. Hey, Stu. How you doing? W2 Alpha Oscar. W2 Atlantic Ocean. This is W2AN. Good to hear you. Very good to hear you, Stu. And we're running the KW1 here. We're running a carrier power level of 350 watts. And it's the Collins, by the way. I keep forgetting to throw that in there. It's the Collins KW1. And tier number 35. How are you copying, Stu? W2AN. W2 Alpha November. Back to you, Stu.
Yeah, WB2UAQ, W2AN. Boy, Pete, nice to hear you. Haven't talked to you in quite some time. We're running about 25 watts. 25 watts on a Kenwood 890. And you're about 20 over S9. Over.
Wow, very good. Yeah, your signal is unbelievably strong here for what you run. You said you're running 20 watts there. Very good, Stu. And you're in just to verify and so that my logger can get the QTH. You're in Poughkeepsie, is that right, Stu? Over.
Actually,
Muskegon is on the 12th stem, WA6UIC.
Fishkill, New York.
Hi, Rick.
Good to hear you. And you're about 15 over. How am I doing your way?
Muskegon's on the 12th.
Yes, Stu, you're about 10 over. About 10 over. S9 to 10 over according to the old 75A4S meter. So very good signal for that power level. And I think I'm hearing you better now than I used to hear you on 3685 on Tuesdays. And say hello to John for me if I don't work him. Say hello to M2B for me. I miss getting together on Tuesdays. 7-3, Stu, W2 Alpha Oscar, W2 Atlantic Ocean, this is W2AN, 7-3.
Should be out of 7.300, but here in Rick, okay too there, Rick, good evening to you.
Every once in a while. 73s all the way around from W2 Atlantic Ocean.
Whiskey 3, Juliet.
Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt America.
UKA, there was another station in there as well. I missed it. There's a station in there with the suffix UKA. This is W2 Alpha November, W2AN. Please give me a call sign again, over.
Well, good afternoon, Ed. This is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, and the call sign is Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, 50 miles east of New York City on the north shore of Long Island. Over.
Very good, Doug. Yeah, the name here is Pete, Papa Echo Tango Echo. You have a very good signal here as well. And I may have missed your power level. You're on the north shore of Long Island. What is the town there, Doug? Over.
Hi, Roger, Pete. I called you Ed. I thought the call was W2AM, but that's the club call.
Narrowed it up, so I wouldn't bother you.
It's Fort Salonga, in between Huntington and Smithtown. And we're running just about a 220-watt carrier right now. Over.
Very good, Doug. You're well over. You're 20 over, about 25 over. Very good. I've never heard of your location there. I am. The call sign here is Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Whiskey 2 Alpha November. And I grew up not too far from New York City, in northern New Jersey, but I've never heard of that town. I wouldn't be able to spell it. So yeah, we're running 350 watts carrier here, and the transmitter is a Collins KW1, Kilo Whiskey 1. And some people have been asking. They only made about 150 of these, and someone has been asking about the serial number, so I'll throw that out too. 35. The serial number is 35 out of 150 of them made. Any questions? Any other questions for us, Doug? And I think I gave you everything you need. This is W2AN.
No. It sounds marvelous. You're north of 20 over. And I'm on a modern radio right now. I'm on an Anon 7000 with a bunch of outboard audio gear. I have it very much slimmed down for AM. And I just got into, about 2 months ago, started restoring some older rigs. I've got a 101E on the bench here, followed by a Drake TR4C. Going to get those back in line and working, and then not an AM rig, but Heathkit 101 was just dropped off here 2 nights ago by
really wide. That's for sure.
At the job site. It actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. Got to get the 101E working first, then the Drake, then we'll look at the Heathkit. But after 30 years of this hobby, I'm now getting the bug to go back to the older stuff. And once I get these 3 working, I really couldn't help all that fun stuff. But good to be here, sounding good. I'm going to drop it here, Pete, and you can pick someone else up. But I'm going to be listening in. This is KB2 UKA. Over to you, Pete.
Very good. Thank you, Doug. KB2 UKA. This is W2AN. Very good, Doug, on your restoration work. You should come on up here and go ahead. Here. You could restore some equipment here in Bloomfield. So 7-3 for now. Thanks for the phone call, and have fun there. There was another station calling. At least one more station. This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November, standing by.
Whiskey 3, Foxtrot, Juliet.
Minnesota's better than
Foxtrot, Juliet. I missed the full call sign. We have a significant delay between transmit and receive, and it throws me every time. So, Foxtrot, Juliet. Name here is Pete, by the way. Papa Echo Tango Echo. And we're running the Collins KW1 at about carrier power of back to Foxtrot, Juliet. Please give me your full call sign. Over.
I don't think they have the best of quarterbacks. The guy can't throw very far over the key. He threw in the middle.
Yeah, I think Harbaugh left in time because he knew that he was losing too many key players and wasn't going to be as great of a season. So I think that may have been part of his decision to leave for the NFL as well. WA6 QIC.
And the QTH is Newark, Delaware. Newark, Delaware. And we're running a Gonset G76. A Gonset G76 AM transceiver. And running about 65 watts of carrier. And you sound really good there on the KW1. I didn't know.
Watch a game and say
Didn't know that museum had
Brown
one
was
here.
at Iowa last year. The year before that, he was at New Mexico State. So I mean, they can find a quarterback. It's going to have to be next year.
Yeah, well, this whole transfer portal business is crazy, and all this making millions of dollars as a student is a little bit crazy too.
Go ahead.
Well,
Very good, Chuck. Very good. W3, Foxtrot, Juliet, Newark, Delaware. This is W2AN. Very good. Very good. You're about 10 over 9 here, and we're at the AWA Museum, at the Antique Wireless Association Museum in Bloomfield, New York. That's the QTH here. So, very good. Thank you, Chuck. We're gonna have an operator change now. W2BSN is going to be on the mic. This is WB2UAQ at the mic at Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Thanks again, Chuck. And do you have any other questions? Over.
I mean, if I was coaching, I don't know how you motivate a guy who can say, you know what, I'm making more money than you are.
Right after 4.
No, exactly. It's tough
Up to a chap out there in England on 29.020. Anyway, nice to work you, and thanks a lot.
No, I don't know. We should make sure we keep Rick in here, though. WUAS, go ahead, Rick.
And
He signed.
W3FJJ. Claire.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Chuck. 7-3.
I didn't hear that part, but I know he was feeling like he need a little more oomph there. But he's got that Ameritron amp. Maybe it's not working currently.
Quebec, India, come back again. W2AN.
Rick knew what's wrong with it. It just couldn't do it on a.
Kilo 8, Bravo, Quebec, India. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November in Bloomfield, New York at the Antique Wireless Museum. You got a solid S9 signal here, and we're running a Collins KW1 transmitter, about 350 watts, and listening on a Collins 75A4 receiver. So welcome to the AWA AM QSO party. Over.
It's only 25 feet off the ground at the apex, and it's doing pretty good.
You got the gold dust.
That doesn't have to be high because you use high angle radiation right now. This dipole, I bet you the feed point's at 30, one end is at 38, and the other end is at 25. I'm not even sure. You know, you throw something up into a tree, and it's way up there, and then when you throw the other end up, if the tree isn't high enough, or even if it is, everything's sagged
here. Whatever it is, 30.
Yep, very much so. Well, anyway, I just got the dinner call, so I think I'm going to back out here, Tim, for a little bit and get some dinner, and then we'll see how the QSO party is going on.
Can I get your name and location, please?
Other QSO party people might want to be in there. So I'll say 73 for now, and look forward to some further activity tonight.
Okay, Dick. Well, I got a nice solid signal here. My name is Lynn. Lima Yankee November. I'm the curator here at the Antique Wireless Museum. And the KWN is the grandfather of the Gold Dust Twins. This is a KW1, and there's very few of these ever made, a total of about 150, and this is serial number 35, and it's one of our proud pieces of equipment here in the hand shack at the AWA Museum. So with that, back to you, Dick, for a final, and we'll continue on with the contest here. KBQI, W2AN.
W2AN from KBQI. Okay, I've heard of the KW1. I didn't know it was that rare. My goodness. Anyway, nice talking to you. And as I say, this is my first AM contact probably since the 1960s. So, brings back memories. Let me tell you. So 73s, and good luck with your endeavor there. KBQI clear with W2AN.
Okay, Dick. You're actually peaking almost 20 over here in Bloomfield. So have a good evening. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN, for the Antique Wireless Association AM QSO party. Anyone, anywhere, Curzette? November 8th, Whiskey Echo November. Did I get that right?
Yes, yeah, you got November 8th, Whiskey Echo November. Name here is India Mike. We're located over just west of Columbus, about 40 miles from Ohio.
Yep, we got your call sign, Whiskey 8 November. Yeah, November 8th, Whiskey Echo November, and then some static crashes came in there and wiped out your name and location. But my name here is Lynn, and I'm at the AWA Museum in Bloomfield, New York, about 20 miles southeast of Rochester. Come back again with your name and location and your power that you're running there, please.
Okay, yeah, the name here is Julian India Mike, and we're located just north of Springfield, Ohio, roughly 40 miles west of Columbus, and we're running about 60 knots right now on I-270.
Okay, we got you that time, Jim. Springfield, Ohio, and about 50 watts on a 718, Icon 718, I think. You're coming in here at about an S7, S8, and we're able to copy you in spite of some of the noise on the band here. So thank you very much for the contact. We'll turn it back to you for a final. N8, Whiskey Echo November. This is W2AN.
Okay, well, fine business. I'll let you get back to the contest. Probably busy and a lot of other guys waiting. So, very fine. This is the first time, like I say, it made AM contact since the 90s. I don't know when it was, but the first time since then. But anyway, thanks for the contact, and good luck going down the bit over here in Ohio, not getting much not doing much skating at all. So this is the first time. Well, they must be helping out or something. So anyway, I'll turn it back to you and have a good day. November 8th, Whiskey Echo November.
Okay, thanks, Tim. Have a good evening. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN, for the AWA AM QSO party. Anybody, anywhere, QRZ.
W2AN, WA2 Charlie, Whiskey Alpha, over.
Charlie, Whiskey Alpha, come back with your full call, please.
Okay, the full call is WA2, CWA, WA2, Charlie, Whiskey Alpha, over.
QSO, got it that time, WA2, CWA. This is W2AN in Bloomfield, New York. Lynn is on the mic here, and I'm the curator here at the Antique Wireless Association. We're running a Collins KW1 transmitter, and receiving on a Collins 75A4 receiver. Can I get your name, location, and transmitter power, please?
Yeah, okay, Lynn. Excuse me, very, very good on the equipment. A very nice signal. You're a good S9 plus about 10 to 20 over on peak. Location here is Centerville, New Jersey. Sayreville, New Jersey, about 20 miles southwest of New York City. The name is Pete, short for Peter. We're running a Johnson Viking Ranger, driving an old Courier amp with a pair of 572Bs in the final, roughly about 105 watts, outfeeding a 40-meter inverted V. That's pretty much what we're running right at the moment. I'm sorry, the receiver here is a national, excuse me, a national HRO 500. The national HRO 500 is the receiver. W2AN, WA2CWA.
Okay, Pete, pretty good copy there, but we missed the name of your city. Was it Centerville?
negative. Negative. The name of the town is Sayreville. Sugar, Alpha, Yoke. Radio Easy. Victor, Ida, London, London, Easy. Sayreville, New Jersey. A few miles, roughly about 20 miles southwest of New York City. And a few miles southeast of New Brunswick. And adjacent to Keesby. And the South River. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Pete. Fine with that. We got Sayreville. We got you down on the list in the right place now. We hate making mistakes if we don't have to. Hi. All right. Thank you very much for the contact, sir. Enjoy the rest of the contest. And we'll throw this up for the next in line. This is W2AN for the AWA QSO party.
W2AN. Oh, I didn't know I was in the contest. Okay. Take it easy, Len. Catch you later. WA2CWA clear.
November 2 Alpha X-ray.
November X-ray 3 Lima.
N2 Alpha X-ray. This is W2AN at the AWA Museum in Bloomfield, New York. Come back and give us your name and location and transmitter power, please.
Roger, W2AN, November 2, Alpha X-ray. The name is Henry, Hotel Echo, November Romeo Yankee. The QTH is Colonia, Charlie, Oscar, Lima, Oscar, November, India, Alpha, New Jersey, Colonia, New Jersey. And I'm running 30 watts with the IC 7610. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Henry, QSL. Well, we've got a pretty nice signal up here, about an S8. Not doing too bad, and the audio sounds pretty clean on that. They're doing well for 30 watts. We're running about 300 watts on a Collins KW1 transmitter and listening on a Collins 75A4 receiver. The KW1 is a fairly rare bird, and we're really happy that we have this one here at the museum to put on the air and demonstrate what a lot of this older equipment can do. So with that, we'll send it back to you, Henry, for a final N2 Alpha X-ray, W2AN.
W2AN from November 2 Alpha X-ray. Thanks so much for the contact, and yeah, I like the equipment. You have a beautiful signal here, 20 over. Beautiful signal, beautiful audio. Contact. Good luck. Thanks for the contact. Clear.
CQ contest. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, AWA AM QSO party. AWA AM QSO party. Anyone, anywhere. QRZ.
November X-ray Lima.
Call sign ending in Delta. Come again.
Yes, Whiskey 2, Victor Golf Delta. Whiskey 2, Victor Golf Delta.
November.
Whiskey 2, Victor Golf Delta. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November in Bloomfield, New York at the AWA Museum. Can you come back with your name, your location, and your transmitter power, please?
20 into northern New Jersey. We're in Morris Plains, 2 words, New Jersey, about 35 miles due west of New York City. Handle here is Bob, Bravo, Ocean Bravo. And we're running contemporary gear. We don't have a tube AM transmitter in the shack. We do have tube transmitters for the SSB. We're running just the ICOM 7610 into an Elecraft 500, which on AM right now we're putting out, I think, let's see, output power, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says 400, but I think on AM it would be about 240 watts with the linear. And if you're at the museum there, I am acquaintances with Scott Feibush, if he happens to be there. W2AN, this is W2, very good day.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Well, we're running about 375 watts on this Collins KW1, and we're getting really pleasant results from just about everybody we've talked to here. This thing is really going well. We had a hiccup with it the other day, and we had a hiccup with it a little bit earlier this evening, but it's proving its worth now and has been behaving quite well. So we're making contacts one right after the other and really enjoying it. And yes, we know Scott Feibush. He's been down to the museum a few times and very active with the local PBS station WXXI here in Rochester, New York. So nice talking with you, Bob. Thanks for the good signal report, and we will continue on with the AM QSO party. I'll turn it back to you for a final.
Yeah, fine business, and just tell Scott that Bob from Mars Plains, W2VGD, you'll know me, sends his best. All right, very good. I love operating AM when I have a chance to. It is my favorite mode, even though I don't operate it as much as I would like. But I love AM, and did have a Drake C line here for a while, so we did operate AM with that for a while, but I just had too many radios, I had to get rid of it semi-recently. All right, 73, and enjoy the AWA AM day. W2AN, this is W2, very good day, 73.
Okay, Bob, I neglected to mention, but you're a solid 20 over 9 here on the 75A4 receiver. Okay, this is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November at the AWA Museum in Bloomfield, New York for the AWA AM QSO party. Anybody, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo 2, United Sierra America. Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Tango Golf.
Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Tango question mark Golf. Okay, Victor Echo 3, Victor Alpha 3, Radio Tango Golf. We'll get it down here right eventually. My name is Lynn. I'm here at the AWA Museum operating the W2AN station. Can you come back to us with your name and location and your transmitter power, please?
Roger. Great signal, by the way. Call sign again, Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Tango Germany. You did get it right eventually. Name is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo. QTH is the city of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I'm in the 25 watt class. QSO?
Okay, Rob, your 25 watts is making the 60-mile trip over here to Rochester area pretty nicely. Very nice, strong, clear signal there. So we hope you're enjoying the QSO party and managed to get a log into the proper authorities in AWA here by the end of the contest. So this is W2AN, and we'll turn it back to you for a final, Bob. VA3RTG. This is W2AN for your final.
Oh, Roger, very good, thank you. Actually, this is the first AM QSO I've made on this rig. It's a new acquisition for me. The Yaesu 1000 MP, FT1000 MP, so happy that making it in there. I'm not even certain where to set all the controls on it for AM, but apparently you're understanding me. So, okay, thank you very much for the info, and catch you again. So, Whiskey 2 Alpha Mike from Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Tango Golf, 73.
Okay, Rob, it's Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Whiskey 2 Alpha November. And you're 20 hour just across the lake here. Sounds really good. I don't think you have to change anything if you want to stay on AM with that Yaesu. Okay, this is W2AN at the Antique Wireless Association in Bloomfield, New York for the AM QSO party. Anybody, anywhere? QRZ?
Here is KK2, USA.
KK2, USA.
Call sign ending in K. Come again? And N2 QFK. This is W2AN. We're here in Bloomfield, New York, and we're running a Collins KW1 transmitter at about 350 watts output. And come back to us, please, with your name, your location, and your transmitter power. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. My name is this is a A2DX 1MP at 100 watts, and I am in Colvin, New Jersey. Essex County, Colvin, New Jersey. Over.
Didn't quite get the name of the town in New Jersey. It sounded like you were saying Paulin, but maybe you can come back and give that to us phonetically.
Okay, Colvin, Papa, Alpha Romeo, Lima, India, November. Parlin, New Jersey. Over.
Okay, we got that now. Parlin, New Jersey. Yes. Okay, Tom. Well, they've got a pretty good signal up in here. They're just under an S9 on the Collins receiver, and we're running about 300 watts here on a Collins KW1 transmitter. Your 100 watts sounds pretty good up here. So into QSK. Back to you, Tom. Take care.
I thank you, gentlemen. I'm a big fan of your organization. 7-3, have a good day, have fun. November 2, Quebec Fox Kilo. Thank you.
November X-ray 3 Lima.
KK2 USA.
QRZ station with suffix USA. This is W2AN.
This is Kilo 2, United Sierra America. KK2 USA, name is John. Over. Copy.
I think it was KK2 USA. This is W2AN. Come back with your name and location, please.
Roger, roger. KK2, United Sierra America. KK2 USA. John. Warren, New Jersey. Running Kenwood CS 950 SDX, about 50 watts into a dipole. 50 watts into a dipole. Over.
Okay, we'll verify the call sign is KK2 USA. Pretty sure that's what it came out as that time. You're pretty weak on the S meter here, but we got Warren, New Jersey, and that you're running 50 watts on a Kenwood. Is that okay? Come back with corrections if we need it.
TTH correction. Correction on TTH. C Warren. Sierra Echo Whiskey. Echo Alpha Romeo Echo November.
C Warren. Okay. Not familiar with that particular place, but we'll go with that. C Warren, New Jersey. And the call sign, I believe we got the call sign right as Kilo 2, United States of America. Is that correct?
Correct. That's correct. Call sign's correct. KK2 USA and C Warren, New Jersey. C Warren, New Jersey. Over.
Okay. Thanks a lot, John, and appreciate the contact, and hope you get to enjoy some more of the AM QSO party. So with that, this is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AM QSO party. Anyone, anywhere, QRZ?
November X-ray 3 Lima. Over.
W2 ending in U, come back.
W2 Atlantic Ocean, W2AO.
Hi, Stu. How you doing? This is Lynn. Hey, I think we got you in the log. I don't think we can count you twice, but we don't mind saying hello to you anyway, and glad to hear you on the air. We hope you're going to come up for the conference. We'd like to see you next week. And with that, we're going to take a very short break here, and we're going to switch operators. So I'll go back to you for a final there, Stu. W2AO. This is W2AN.
W2AN, W2AN. Thank you for working me. And I'm running about 25 watts. And we'll wish you a very, very pleasant day. And no, we will not be at the conference this year. We have medical issues that preclude that. But thank you and have fun. W2AO.
Hi, Stu. Ed, K2MP here. Good to hear you.
I heard you earlier today, and I wanted so to get a hold of you. It's so nice to hear your voice. I hope you're doing well. This is W2 Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, Stu, good to hear you as well. 7-3, and we have a new operator coming right up.
November X-ray 3 Lima.
This is Whiskey 2, Alpha November for the AWA QSO party, QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima.
Whiskey 2, Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO party, QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima, November X-ray 3 Lima. Full call sign.
CQ, Whiskey 2, Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO party, QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima, November X-ray 3 Lima.
CQ, Whiskey 2, Alpha November for the AWA QSO party, QRZ.
November
WD2AFJ.
Whiskey 2 station again.
Whiskey Delta 2, America, France, Japan.
Whiskey Delta 2, America, Fox, Japan, QSL.
QSL. Good evening. The name here is Ray, Romeo Alpha. Located in a town called Phillipsburg. How copy?
Roger. Very good signal. Name here is Mike, India, Kilo, Echo. And we are operating a Collins KW1 with about 300 watts. We got great copy on you. QSL?
Yeah, very good, Mike. We're going to Phillipsburg, New Jersey. We're directly across the Delaware River from Easton, Pennsylvania. And you're a good 20 over, 25, peaking 25 at times. We're running a military transmitter, a T368. It was designed by Collins, and this one was built by Stromberg Carlson. They had a lot of different manufacturers. Anyways, listening on a Helicrafters SX-73. Thank you for picking me up, Mike. W2AN, WD2AFJ.
Roger that. So we are in Bloomfield, New York, and I got you about 25 over. Great signal. How much power are you running?
We are running about 325 watts of carrier.
Okay, Whiskey Delta 2, Alpha Foxtrot Juliet. Sorry, I missed that. I was busy doing something with the log. How much power was that again?
Yes, we're running 325 watts of carrier. Go ahead.
Roger that. It's doing fantastic. Thank you so much for the contact. You sounded real good up here into Bloomfield, New York. Hope that you enjoy the weekend, and maybe we'll work you on some other bands.
Thank you, Mike. You're sounding real nice down here. I believe you're running a KW1 Collins. Beautiful. Sounds great. Have a good evening.
7-3, this is Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima.
This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party QRZ. CQ, this is Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party QRZ. CQ, this is Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party, calling CQ 40 meters AM QRZ.
Whiskey 2 Alpha November, do you copy Kilo 4 Romeo Tango, K4RT?
Kilo 4 Romeo Tango from Whiskey 2 Alpha November. We got you. Name here is Mike India Kilo Echo in Bloomfield, New York. Operating a Collins KW1 transmitter with about 350 watts going out. QSL?
Okay, very good, Mike. Yeah, nice signal here in Fort Belvoir, Virginia. My name is Brad, and I'm running 100 watts with a Heathkit DX100B Baker 100B transmitter with National HRO 50 receiver. Antenna is an inverted V at 60 feet. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, I think I heard you. 100 watts, the Heathkit, and the name was Brad, the inverted V antenna. We are using a 40-meter dipole. QSL?
Okay, very good. Yeah, Mike, it sounds nice. 40-meter dipole, doing a nice job down here. You're my first contact in the QSO party. And let's see. Oh, we're also using a Heathkit ST610 scope just to monitor modulation. And microphone C104. So the KW1 sounds really good. Thank you for the contact, and nice to work W2AM, Mike. Whiskey 2 Alpha November, K4RT, over.
Roger that, K4RT, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Yeah, good signal, 20 over here into Bloomfield, New York. Good to get you in the log. Thanks for participating in the QSO party, and maybe we'll work you on some other bands. Have a great weekend, and I'll say 7-3.
7-3, Mike, and thanks for being here. I'll look for you on 160, 7-3, K4RT.
This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima, November X-ray 3 Lima, over.
CQ, Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party, QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima. November X-ray 3 Lima.
I heard a station with an echo in it. The station with the echo again? Try it again. Station with the echo in it, your real light again.
WA3 Echo Charlie, WA3 Whiskey Alpha 3 Echo Charlie, over.
Was that Whiskey 3 Echo Tango, QSL? Okay, I got the Echo Charlie. Is it Whiskey 3 or Whiskey Alpha 3 Echo Charlie, QSL?
Whiskey Alpha,
Roger, I got Whiskey Alpha 3 Echo Charlie. Name here is Mike India Kilo Echo. In Bloomfield, New York, we're running about 350 watts on a Collins KW1 transmitter, QSL.
Roger that. Copy the 50 watts on the ICOM 7300 from Massachusetts. I'll give you a signal report on your return, QSL. You took a dip there. I have real light copy again.
Very good. Okay. Very much for the contact. And good.
I had negative copy there. Whiskey Alpha 3 Echo Echo Charlie. If you want to try to make a transmission again. Roger that. I caught that. Thank you again for the contact. And 73 Whiskey Alpha 3 Echo Echo Charlie from Whiskey 2 Alpha November 73. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November calling CQ for the AWA AM QSO Party QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima, November X-ray 3 Lima.
CQ, Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA QSO Party QRZ.
November
CQ, Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima, November X-ray 3 Lima.
CQ, Whiskey 2 Alpha November, 40 meters AM for the AWA QSO Party QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima, November X-ray 3 Lima.
Whiskey 2 Alpha November, QRZ. I heard a Bravo 2 Tango Delta Tango again.
Kilo Bravo 2 Tango Delta Tango.
QSL Kilo Bravo 2 Tango Delta Tango. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Name here is Mike India Kilo Echo. And we're running about 350 watts on Collins KW1 transmitter, QSL.
QSL, name here is Gary Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee, located in Hamburg, New York, near Buffalo. And I don't have any video here.
Roger that. Nothing wrong with that. I do AM on my own ICOM 7300 occasionally, and it's working just fine for you. And you said you were in Hamburg, New York, correct, Gary?
Yes, that is Hamburg, New York, right on Shore Lake Erie, just southwest of the city of Buffalo.
Roger that. Well, your signal's making the trip all the way out here to Bloomfield, New York, south of Rochester. Thanks for participating in the AWA QSO Party, and I'll say 7-3 from Whiskey 2 Alpha November.
Okay, thanks for the contact. Just, I don't use AM too often. I know it's wideband. Exactly what frequency is
I believe we're on 7290-ish. Hi.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I know AM's wideband. It's very wide. All right, yeah, I'm on 7292.
Roger that. Well, you're sounding just fine. Thanks again for the contact. Hope you have a great evening, and hey, maybe we'll work you on some other bands again. And we're going to be changing to 75 meters in a few minutes, so maybe we'll work you on 80. Thanks again for the contact, and 7-3 from Whiskey 2 Alpha November.
7-3, we'll look for you on 80.
I heard a Whiskey Bravo station again.
Yes, that's Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo November.
Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo India Mexico from Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Name here is Mike India Kilo Echo here in Bloomfield, New York at the AWA Museum, and we're running about 350 watts on a Collins KW1 QSL.
The name here is Sierra Tango Alpha November, located in Cleveland at Tango Alpha Yankee, Uniform Tango Alpha. I'm running a DX60B. New York, which is near Watkins Glen. Back to you, Mike, with the WB3EIM over to W2AN.
Roger that. Well, thanks for making the trip all the way from Watkins Glen here to Bloomfield, New York. You're sounding just good. You're probably about 20 over QSL.
QSL, that's pretty good. They're only running 8 to 10 watts. Back to you, Mike.
Roger that. Hey, 8 to 10 watts, that's sounding fantastic compared to the 350 that we got here. You're doing just fine. Thank you so much for the contact and participating in the QSO party. I know we're getting ready to switch over to 80 meters QSL. Roger that. Yeah, we're hoping to be on 3885, 3885. Thanks again for the contact. And 7-3, Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo India Mike from Whiskey 2 Alpha November.
Copy that, Mike. That's Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo
November X-ray 3 Lima.
Roger that. And I'll do a last call before I switch out. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November for the AWA AM QSO Party QRZ.
November X-ray 3 Lima.
One more time, last call. Whiskey 2 Alpha November QRZ. I think I heard a November station again. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, and we are going to QSY to 80 meters. Look for us, listen for us on 3885 or nearby. 7-3 from Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Thanks for all the contacts, and we are going to QSY. Frequency is now clear.
Alpha, which is near Watkins Glen, New York, so not too far away from you. Running a Heathkit DX60B with a matching HR10B receiver. I'm only putting out about 8 or 10 watts. Hope you're hearing me all right. You're solid 40 over down here. Back to you, Joe. This is WB3EIM over to W2AN.
Yeah, okay, very good, Stan. You've got a dynamite signal into Bloomfield here. So, yeah, we know where Cayuta is, and we're operating with the Millan here, and we've got a tri-band dipole up about 40 feet here. And stand by for a second here. We've got another operator who wants to say hi.
Yeah, hello, Stan. This is Lynn, W2BSN. I'm up here with the QSO party people as well. I heard you on 40, and now that you're on 80, I thought I'd come over here and at least say hello. Nice to hear you on the air, and you got a real clean signal here. So I'm going to turn it back to the operator, but take care, Stan. W2BSN is clear.
Thanks, Lynn. Thanks for the great report, and it's always good to hear you. Maybe I'll catch you again on Wednesday. WB3EIM over to W2AN.
Very good, Stan. WB3EIM, this is W2AN. 7-3, thanks for the contact, and we're standing by for further.
No.
And we'll have to see you. Come back again.
November 1, Foxtrot, Charlie Uniform.
November 1, Foxtrot, Juliet Uniform. This is W2AN. Foxtrot, Charlie Uniform. I am corrected there. Name here is Joe, and we're operating the Millan Memorial Station at the Antique Wireless Association.
Well, the name here is John, and we're running about 75 watts carrier from a Johnson Viking Challenger into Collins 3001, both of which are, well, the Collins is out in no case. It's had a hard life and was restored somewhat to a working level. Not pretty, just working. And that's the rig for the moment.
Okay, John, you're probably between 10 and 20 over here in Bloomfield. What is your location?
I'm in the town of Windham, Maine. Southern Maine. It's about half an hour in from the coast.
Windham, did you say? W-I-N-D-O-M?
W-I-N-D-H-A-M.
Oh, I left out the ham. Very good. Yeah, you've got a really strong signal into here, and we appreciate the contact. And we will say 7-3 to you, and if you have any other questions about our setup here, feel free to ask.
Well, you got a wonderful carrier. Your audio's a little on the low side, so I'm not sure what you're running for a rig.
Well, the rig here is is James Millan's original station that he had in his bungalow out in Massachusetts. It was donated to the Antique Wireless Association in 1985, and the modulator, the final transmitter, and everything except the receiver was all one of a kind, built by the National Company. The receiver is a HRO. All the equipment is from about the mid-1930s. John, over.
Oh, that's wonderful. Nice to hear some old stuff on the air that is unique. And too many people buy radios, pull them out of a box where they are, and they really don't know how they work, let alone put any effort into making them work. This is originally a kit radio. I got it from Ham. I'm the third owner. An old guy, I traded an old oscilloscope for it, and I took and modified it, cleaned it up, and increased the components in it by about a third. There's no more room inside the case to fit parts, and you're hearing the result.
Yeah, very good, John. Very fine on all. And I turned up the volume here a little bit on the speech amplifier, which just has the National Company diamond in the front there. Like I said, it's probably the only one of its kind ever made. So, well, I'll say 7-3 to you, and thanks again for the contact and a great signal from Maine there. And 1 Fox Charlie uniform. This is W2 Alpha November.
Oh, yeah, it's been nice talking to you, and good luck for the rest of the evening. And 1FC?
73. Charles from W2AN.
W2AN, W2AN, WA3DSP, Delta Sierra Papa.
WA3 DSP, this is W2AN. Very good. Good evening, sir. Name here is Joe, and we're operating from the AWA Museum in Bloomfield, New York.
Yeah, good evening, Joe. Good to work you. And yeah, I'm a Life AWA member. Using a DX100, about 125 watts, and a 75A1 receiver, and copy you pretty well. Location here is Richboro, Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, and the name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform George, Doug.
Very good, Doug. Thank you for the contact, and QSO Richburg, Pennsylvania, and got a very strong signal from the DX100 here. Armchair copy, very good. We're running about 300 watts carrier here on this radio, and you're probably familiar with the Millan Memorial Station there, so we've got a dipole up about 40 feet
WA3DSP from W2AN.
Okay, very good, Joe. Good luck up there, and 7-3, WA3DSP.
7-3 and good luck. QRZ from W2AN.
Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel November Golf.
Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel November Golf, I think it was. Yes, W2AN, name here is Joe, over.
Yeah, thanks for the contact. You're 9 plus 10 over here in Boston. My name is Mike. I'm running about 250 watts of carrier power here in Boston, and I'm participating because of an email I got as a member of the AWA, so I'm glad to meet you on AM. Over.
Very good, Mike. Yeah, very good. And got a good signal from Boston about S9, wavering around a little bit, but fully copyable when there's no QRM. We're running the Millan Memorial Station here and 300 watts out. And that's about it, all I can think of. Go ahead.
All right, glad to get you. There's nothing antique about my setup. I'm running a solid-state Yaesu amplifier with a Yaesu FTDX10. So I'm into restoring antique receivers for the AM band, but I'm not yet into antique ham equipment, which may very well be someday. We'll see. Good to get you. So 7-3 from KC1HNG.
Okay, Mike, very good. Thank you for the contact there, and keep restoring those antiques there. It's a lot of fun working on radios that where you can actually see the components and solder them without binoculars or magnifiers. 7-3. This is W2AN for the AM QSO party.
November X-ray,
There was a November X-ray, come again?
This is November X-ray 3 Lima, over.
November X-ray 3 Lima. Yeah, name here is Joe, and we're running the Millan Memorial Station at the Antique Wireless Association Museum. What's your name and QTH, over?
This is November X-ray 3 Lima, Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo, southeastern Pennsylvania. ICOM 7600, carrier about 285 watts. Headsets an old HS33 and microphone D104 vertical dipole antenna. Euro 59, very clear modulation in voice. How am I doing, over?
Yeah, okay, very good. I think I copied southeast Pennsylvania, but I didn't hear the city and I didn't catch your name. Go ahead.
Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo, and we're in southeastern Pennsylvania, over.
Okay, Joe, very good. Name here is Joe also, and operating the, like I said, the Millan Memorial Station, 300 watts into a fan dipole, and fine on the ICOM 7600 there. Got about an S9 signal here. 7-3, thanks for the contact. November X-ray 3 Lima, this is W2AN.
X-ray 3 Lima, Roger. By the way, normally I run an ART-13 and a BC-348 receiver, but it's not happening this week, unfortunately, over.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch all of that, but I heard the, say again, over.
This is November X-ray 3 Lima. Normally for AM I run a ART-13 transmitter and a BC-348 receiver, but unfortunately it's not happening this weekend, over.
Gotcha. The old rigs are temperamental. Sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't, though. Okay, 7-3, sir, and good luck there.
73, this is November X-ray 3 Lima, out.
This is W2 Alpha November for the AM QSO party.
KB2HB.
I called KB2HB. Is that the call?
Roger that, AD2HB. I'm doing the best I can to tune you in, but I can't seem to quite get it, over.
Yeah, very good. The call sign Alpha Bravo 2, is that right, HB?
Alpha Delta 2, Hotel Bravo.
Alpha Delta 2, Hotel Bravo. Very good. Well, I've got you here. I've got your copyable.
I'm Gates, New York right now. I'm running a Kenwood TS480, 20 watts on a random wire antenna.
Yeah, okay, very good. Is this Brent?
Roger that.
Yeah, I think we worked you on 40 meters there earlier. Yeah. So yeah, you're about the same on this band here, but we've got you, and thank you for the contact.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'm not getting you too well for whatever reason. I can't quite tune you in, so I'm going to say 7-3, and thanks for taking my call now that I got you on both frequencies. Over.
Okay, very good, sir. Thank you, 73, and have a good evening there. This is W2 Alpha November.
7-3.
AN from WB2JLR.
WB2JLR, this is W2 Alpha November. You've got to be someplace in the building.
I am. I'm over in the museum part. Rich, we're in Canandaigua.
Okay, very good, Rich. Yeah, you've got a very strong signal into Bloomfield here from Canandaigua. Name here is Joe, and I think we've met before.
I think so. So 73, and have fun in the QSO party. This is WB2JLR.
Yep, 73 Rich, WB2JLR from W2 Alpha November. Standing by for contacts with the AM QSO party.
W1 CTC.
W1 Charlie, Tango Charlie, is that right?
Roger, roger. Name here is Bob Warren, Orange, Connecticut. Running a Flex 6300 and a Heathkit SB1000 amplifier to a dipole. And that's the rundown right here, right now. Go ahead.
I copy the name Brad, over.
Say again, the name is Bob. Go ahead.
Okay, Bob, very good. The name here is Joe, and we've got you in Orange, Connecticut. You've got a very good signal, probably about 10 over S9. We're on Millan Memorial Station from the AWA Museum in Bloomfield, New York, 300 watts carrier. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good. I think I've been there. And, yeah, very good. And hope you're enjoying this contest thing. I had truly forgotten all about it, and I came down here, turned on the rag, and heard all this activity, and I says, well, I got to make a few contacts anyway, so here I am, and you're one of the few that's going to get it, because I got other stuff I got to do. So 7-3 is there, Joe, and join the contest. W1 CTC. You're sounding good down here. 20 or 25 over S9 here in Orange. Go ahead.
Okay, Bob. Very good. Well, thank you for the contact, and we feel privileged that you were able to give it to us. And you're also bobbing around between 10 and 20 over S9 here. Very good signal in there between fades. So 7-3 again. Thanks for the contact, and we'll hopefully talk again soon. W1 CTC from W2 Alpha November.
7-3, Joe.
W2 Alpha November for the AM QSO party. W2 Alpha November calling CQ. CQ, the AM QSO party, W2 Alpha November.
15. When
CQ, the AM QSO party. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November, W2AN in Bloomfield, New York.
power drop stick. Power drop stick. And then I can hear some cat. I think it's distorted. Maybe it's my spark.
QRZ, was someone calling for the AM QSO party. This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November.
How does this audio sound, Don? Audio sounds
CQ, the AM QSO party from W2AN at the Antique Wireless Museum in Bloomfield. W2AN, anyone for the QSO party, over?
Possibly the spark gaps were going because I kept hearing a hissing sound. This sounds like it's pretty fully modulated right now. Okay, I hear the same whistling when you're talking, and I can't imagine what that is. Well, the signals get a little stronger. I was hoping to do some, make some contacts here, and it is working good. Power out's right now about 180, 190 watts. I'm going to hold it there for I need to get back in and do a little bit of adjusting on the modulator. It's sounding really good right there. That's good. And you're right. You're over 30 minutes for me, but we're not that far apart. But you guys are pretty good.
KC3SEY from W2AN.
DSP speaker on, and dropping out that carrier, but all the lights in the house are flashing, so I must have a bunch of RF in the shack. Okay, well, we'll keep it there and see how we do. 7-3 Don, N4LG. N4LG, WC40.
CQ, the AM QSO party. CQ, the AM QSO party. This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. CQ, the AM QSO party from W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November.
Papa Uniform.
Was that Whiskey 8 Papa Uniform? This is W2AN. Name is Rich. We're at the Antique Wireless Museum in Bloomfield, New York. Go ahead.
Yeah, W2AN, Whiskey 8 Papa Uniform, WACU. Rich, good to catch you guys on 80. A lot of QRMs, it's kind of a tough copy. Name's Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee. We're located near Brooklyn, Ohio. That's east of Cincinnati, about 40 miles. Running a Ranger, 40-watt carrier, and a doublet antenna about 50 feet, and a 7584. W2AN, W8CU.
Thanks. Well, you're sounding pretty good up here. We're running the James Millan transmitter, built in the mid-30s, and running about a 300 watts carrier to a dipole up about 45 feet. Thanks for the contact here for the QSO party, and good luck. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, fine, Rich. I didn't catch. What did you say your transmitter was again?
Well, it's a transmitter built by James Millan, the guy that used to be the chief engineer of National back in the 30s, and it's his station which was donated to the museum several years ago. And I can't remember the number of the tube. It's a 204s in the final. Yeah, a pair of 204s in the final and 851s for modulators. So great big tubes in there. Go ahead.
Okay, fine. The Miller transmitter. I saw some of the pictures of it online. You're S9 on the 75A4, and right now you're in the clear. No problem at all. And it's a pleasure working you guys again. You got two bands. I just switched from 40. The band was going long and getting the broadcast was kind of coming in, but so I thought I'd come down here. I hope to catch somebody on 160 also. I've never worked anybody on AM on 160. Take care, have fun, and it was great talking to you. W2AN, W8PU.
Okay, Gary. Well, great talking to you. We're not going to be on 160, maybe next year, but just these two bands. So thanks for the contact on the second band, and we'll see you later. Good night. W8PU, this is W2AN, listening for any other contacts in the AM QSO party. CQ, the New York not New York, the AM QSO party. Anyone for the AM QSO party? This is W2 Alpha November.
Whiskey 2, Oscar Papa Romeo.
Yeah, Whiskey 2 Oscar Papa Romeo. Good evening. My name is Rich. There's a group of us here, though, at the Wireless Museum, running the James Millan transmitter from the mid-30s, about 300 watts carrier to a dipole. Go ahead.
You sound great. You're coming in. I'm in Hudson Valley, downstate. Got your 5.9. You sound great.
Okay, well, what's the name there? Go ahead.
Mike, Motor, Indigo, Kilo Echo.
Okay, Mike. Very good. Well, you got good audio. It still sounds good here in kind of western New York. Thanks for the call, and wonder how much power you're running there.
Just got 100 watts barefoot in a J2 FT450 Delta.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, thanks for the call, and hope you can work some others here on AM this evening. We'll see our 73 and see if anyone else is looking for a contact in the AM QSO party. This is W2 Alpha November.
Hey, Rich. Nice talking to you.
CQ, the AM QSO party from W2 Alpha November, W2AN.
W2AN. This is WAM.
I think it was WO8 something. I didn't quite catch it all. Thanks for the call. tell. We got a room full of other hams here also at the Wireless Museum. We're running the James Millan transmitter, about 300 watts carrier to a dipole. Back over to you. Go ahead.
Okay, W2AM. This is WAA ESQ, Whiskey 8, Echo Sierra, Quebec. Name is Rod, Radio Oscar, Denmark. We'll turn over there. Let's go up.
Let's see. Well, I got the call, WAA ESQ. I miss your name still. Your signal is plenty strong, but it just took a little dip there right when you were giving me your name. Over.
Okay, name is Rod, Radio Oscar, Denmark. Radio Oscar, Denmark, go ahead.
Okay, Rod. Very good. We got it that time. So what are you running on that end?
Retro 75. Got a Retro 75 kit transceiver. It's from a Small Wonderland Retro 75. Running into a small 2-transistor amplifier. Got 50 watts of carrier. 50 watts of carrier. I got a dipole antenna. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it's working very well. Thank you for the call and the contact in the QSO party, and hope you work many others here on AM tonight or tomorrow. We'll say 73 and see if anyone else wants a contact. This is W2 Alpha November.
73.
WA8 ESQ, this is N4LG, November 4, Lima Golf. You got it?
Oh yeah, N4LG, WA8 ESQ, go ahead.
Good evening, nice to meet you. Name here is Bill, Boston, India, London. They're located near Lexington, Kentucky, down a little bit south of you.
Okay, Bill. All right, my name is Rod, Radio Oscar, Denmark. I'm located in Cold Grove, Ohio. Got a good signal. I'm not going to take up W2AN's channel here too much, but anyway, it's sounding good. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a shared channel tonight with this AWA contest going on. So I'll be listening to W2AM and see if I can work in and get on the line here. Nice to meet you, Rod, and hope to see you again in the future. WA8 ESQ, then, 4LG.
All right, Bill. Yeah, all that damn time. WA8 ESQ.
Let's see, the W4 Bill there, do you copy? This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Bill, are you hearing us? This is W2AN, W2 Alpha November. CQ, hello CQ, the New York QSO party, the AM QSO party. Anyone for the AM QSO party? This is W2 Alpha November, running the James Millan station at the Antique Wireless Museum. W2 Alpha November, listening.
Charlie 3, Romeo Fox Golf.
Let's see, Romeo Fox Golf. I missed the beginning. This is W2AN. Name is Rich. We got a room full of other guys here at the museum for the event tonight. Go ahead.
QSL, the call was the Kilo Charlie 3, KC3, Romeo Fox Golf. Operator is Jen, Juliet, Mike, and we're not running an antique rig, but it's a pretty vintage one, 1995 vintage FT1000D at about 100 watts carrier into an end-fed antenna out at about 30 feet up. So back to you.
Okay, well, sounds good, Jim. We're running the James Millan transmitter. I think it was built in 1936, about 300 watts to a dipole up 45 feet. Thanks for the call for the AM QSO party. We'll say our 73 and see if anyone else wants a contact.
Thanks very much, Rick. This is my first in contact, so I appreciate that very much, and thank you for doing the QSO party. The antique rigs are good. They sound great. I love the sound, and it's good to hear them. So 73 and
Okay, 73, Jim. Anyone else for the AM QSO party? CQ, the AM QSO party from W2 Alpha November, W2AN in Bloomfield, New York.
W2AN, W2AN. This is Whiskey 1 Delta America November.
W1DAN. You got a great signal here in Western New York. My name is Rich, and there's a room full of other hams here at the Wireless Museum tonight. We're running the James Millan transmitter from the mid-30s. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening. Good evening to you and good evening to everybody else. At the museum, newly renamed museum, I read as I got my bulletin this week. The name is Dan, Delta America November, Dan. And we're located in Natick, Massachusetts, N-A-T-I-C-K, Massachusetts. And fantastic on the Millan transmitter. I really enjoy James Millan and what he's done, specifically National Radio and the HROs. Unfortunately, the rig here tonight is a K7DYY Senior into a dipole, I said dipole up about 30 feet. And then the receiver is a Yaesu FRG 7700. My HROs are off tonight, but they're ready for duty for the winter. W2AN. This is W1DAN.
Okay, Dan. Well, your signal's great over here, and I'm not sure exactly where Natick is, but this transmitter came from over in eastern Massachusetts. And Mr. Millan donated it to the Antique Wireless Association years ago. And over the last few years, we cleaned it all up and took it apart, traced out schematics, and drew them on the computer, so we'd have good, modern schematics and stuff like that to use. And it seems to be working pretty well tonight. You could see us online on YouTube. If you go to the AWA, there's a link, I think, to YouTube. So there's a live video broadcast from the ham shack here. Back to you for one more, Dan, W2AN.
Okay, fantastic. I'll once I get off the radio, I'll look up the YouTube link because I don't want feedback to happen. But I bet you the delay is about 15 seconds anyway. Fantastic on the transmitter. And I wonder if it's running a pair of 8000s or 808. And I wonder whether it's the early silver dial HRO that Millan had in his rec room in Massachusetts. His house was just outside of Massachusetts. So I'm a friend of W1LSB George, who's done some good papers on the man and National Radio. I also wanted to get your name and your crew for the run. I've been to the museum. It's a great place. Bob Hobday showed me around, and I'm a life member as well. W2AN. This is W1DAN, west of Boston and Natick.
Okay, Dan. Well, my call is WB2JLR, Whiskey Bravo 2, Juliet Lima Romeo. I live about 10 miles come over with about 25 other guys and a couple women to, we do everything from mow the lawn to fix old radios, so it's a lot of fun. Was there another question? Yeah, my name is Rich, and there's several other members here taking turns tonight. Okay, so we'll pass along our 73 and see if there's any other people for the QSO party. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay, Rich, very good. And I wanted to get, what is your receiver and antenna? Your receiver and antenna, over.
Okay, and MTZ, let's see, we'll pick you up in just a second. The receiver is an HRO, which kind of makes sense since it's a Millan transmitter. It's his receiver that he used. And it was in that room you mentioned that there's a picture of a ping pong table with 3 racks of radio stuff behind it. So it's that HRO, and
it's not just any HRO.
Yeah, it's not. Here's
not any HRO. This is at K2MP, Curator Emeritus. I went and picked up this transmitter from James Millan years and years ago, and we were very, very pleased to find an original 1935 HRO, which was James Millan's personal HRO, and of course you may know that he was the designer of the HRO series, and we're very happy to have his very early HRO. So yeah, we're happy to have that, and thanks for asking.
And the antenna's a fan dipole up about 45 feet. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Excellent. WTOAN, this is W1DAN. Yeah, I was guessing that was Millan's HRO as well. I've seen pictures of it. I've seen it in person. Never got to study it at all. But that's fantastic that you guys have the station, and I think you guys got that in the 1990s, and you put it on the air, and I worked you guys then, but never sent in a QSO card. So, sounds good. Appreciate all the info, and thanks for everything you guys do at the museum. Really good setup there. Appreciate it. So, Rich, thank you. 73. We'll talk to some other stations on your event, the AWA QSO party. 73 to you. W2AN. This is W1DAN. Good night.
Okay, good night, Dan. And let's see, the station with Mexico Tango Zulu. Go ahead, thanks for waiting.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm running just a little bit less power, but at normal it's about 150 watts. And this is the maiden voyage of 2 in Tennessee.
CQ, the AM QSO party. CQ for the AM QSO party. This is W2 Alpha November. W2AN in Bloomfield, New York. CQ for the AM QSO party. This is W2AN, W2 Alpha November. Let's see, W1 Whiskey Victor. Were you calling us? This is W2AN.
I'm sorry, we got some two-landers coming in. I think we might be interfering with them. What was that question again, Bill?
Yeah, you're a little weak, and there's a little QRM. W1 Whiskey Victor. I think you might even said mobile. This is W2AN in Bloomfield, New York, running the James a group of other guys here in the our museum ham station this evening. W1 Whiskey Victor from W2AN.
Okay, fine, Rick. Okay, fantastic. We appreciate that, man. You know, we didn't mean to step on any. Another 500 up on the air and giving us a radio report, and we didn't hear you guys in the first. The band has been kind of crazy, man. It's been going up and down, so we're going to get out of here and let you guys get back at it and have your fun. So, gentlemen, take care and have yourself a good evening out that way. This is November 18th. Good night.
Let's see, try it again, W1, WV, maybe you'll be in the clear. Go ahead.
W2AN. Yeah, no problem, Ray. Like 25 watts, 5 watts. And the antenna is a mobile screwdriver antenna. I'm in the driveway just testing it out. We'll work on it.
Okay, 73. So well, your 25 watts is making it, and when you're in the clear, I can copy. But thanks for the contacts here in the AM QSO party, and have a good evening. W1 WV. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Anyone else for the AM QSO party?
Whiskey Kilo 3 Victor. Whiskey Kilo 3 Victor.
Was that Whiskey Kilo 3 Victor, I believe? This is W2AN. My name is Rich, and we're operating from the Antique Wireless Association Museum with the James Millan transmitter, 1936 transmitter, 300 watts carrier to a dipole. Go ahead.
WK3V. Your name here is Victor India Nancy Charlie Echo. We're located in Houston, Pennsylvania. We're operating a
Okay, Vince, it's a little bit hard copy right now, but we did get your name and some of that, or most of that. Thanks for the call. I'll turn it back to you for one more. I just wonder what you're running there, how much power you're running. Go ahead.
Very good there, Rich. We're running 85 watts into an IC7300 into a high gain vertical. Copy?
Yeah, I copy that perfectly. High gain vertical and 85 watts. Yeah, you came in good that time, Vince. Thanks a lot for the call, and good luck in the AM QSO party. WK3V from W2AN.
Rich, this is WK3V.
Okay, bye-bye. Anyone else for the QSO party? This is W2 Alpha November, W2AN. CQ, the AM QSO party. This is W2 Alpha November, W2AN in Bloomfield, New York. Try that again, over. Yeah, Whiskey 2 Hotel Japan Kilowatt. Good evening, name is Rich, and there's several others here in the museum ham station this evening. We're running the James Millan transmitter, 300 watts, on this 1936 transmitter to a dipole up about 45 feet. Go ahead.
Very nice.
Okay, George. Yeah, the microphone is a D104. We're using the D104. The receiver is an HRO. It's James Millan's original HRO, which his company National there designed. Go ahead.
Yes, I was listening before. You gave good descriptions. I won't cover anything. Yes, well. What little I know of this, I have never come to the museum, but speaking off the cuff. Anyway, I wish many others to call on first. I won't hold you. I hope I'm copyable, okay? I hope modulation's okay. I'm using a Nikon 765. So this now is cut for give it back over to you for a final to let others call, and perhaps I'll give you a call again. Last year,
I'm not sure. I didn't really get all of your question, but you were talking about a rally. You're probably referring to our conference. We have a antique wireless conference coming up this coming week, and that's a big event. People come from all over, and speakers from all over at that conference, which is Wednesday through Saturday of this week. I think that's what you were asking about. And you should come visit. Yeah, you should make a trip out here to kind of between Western and Central New York, Bloomfield, New York, to the museum. It's a very interesting place to see. And it's a nice time of year coming up too for seeing the leaves and everything. So hopefully you can make it. Thanks for the call, and good luck in the AM QSO party. Let's see here. Yeah, W2HJK 73. So this is W2AM.
Okay, thank you. I'll try to catch you on YouTube if I can. I'd love to see that equipment operating. It's my pleasure. Thank you for details. I'll try to sort things out. I'll call AWRL in a few days, and I'll find out what other frequencies I might be able to catch the AM QSO party. I hope it's not just on 75 meters. So with that, 73, Rich, my pleasure. Thank you for accommodating the call. Whiskey 2, Hotel.
Okay, George. Thanks for the contact, and 73. Anyone else on for the AM QSO party? This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November at the Antique Wireless Museum in Bloomfield, New York. CQ, the AM QSO party. This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Alpha November in Bloomfield, New York at the AWA Museum. CQ, the AM QSO party from W2AN listing. Well, let's see, I didn't quite catch the call. I got Southern New Jersey. Got a good signal here this evening. My name is Rich. Go ahead. Let's see, Southern New Jersey station, come again. I might have had my receiver a little off. Frequency, I'm not sure. Try it again. CQ, the AM QSO party from W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November.
And W2AN, this is V30WV, Victor Echo 3 Oscar Whiskey Victor.
Oh, that's a nice signal. VE3OWV, sound great down here in Bloomfield, New York. My name's Rich, and we got half a dozen other hams in the Museum Ham Club station this evening, listening in also. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good there, Rich. Name is Nick, November India Charlie Kilowatt. Nice signal here. I'm about 30 miles west of Ottawa, near the village of Fitzroy Harbour. Running a homebrew transmitter, about 150 watts, and receiving on several receivers, one of which is 188. So, back to you, Rich. W2AN from V30WV.
Okay, Nick, did we talk to you on 40 meters, like on Tuesday? I'm trying to think. We worked somebody in Ottawa, near Ottawa, a few days ago on Tuesday, and we were testing out our Collins KW1, and I'm trying to remember if that was you, maybe. We're running now the James Millan here on 80 meters, his transmitter from 1936, 300 watts carrier to a dipole. Go ahead.
Yeah, indeed. We did speak, and you were from the. I think you said it was from the AWA Museum station, from what I wrote down here. But yeah, it sounded good, and you sound just as good here. So I'm running a homebrew transmitter anyway. So I think when I spoke to you, I was running a little Italian Geloso transmitter. But sounded good, and I just sort of I haven't fired this thing up for a long time, for a while on 80, and just interested to see how it works. The antenna's horrible, SWR, on this part of the band, but the pi tank output in the RF deck tends to cope with it for a while. Thank you.
Okay, Nick. Well, thanks for the contact. Your rig sounds good, and we were on 40 just a little while ago. When we worked you on Tuesday, we had just gotten done repairing the Collins KW1, and so you were our first contact since we got that fixed. And we used that a little earlier tonight before we switched down here. We'll say our 73 and see if there's other stations that want to work us on the QSO party. 73, Nick, this is W2AN.
Yeah, W2AN. Yeah, I'm a bit off frequency. I'm transmitting on 3888. I'm using a TS140S as the exciter for the 813 final, so I have a digital readout, and I just looked at the AR88 and tuned you in there, and you're on 85 because I know that's well calibrated. Hey, all the best there. Nice to make the contact. We'll see what else we can pick up this evening. W2AN from VE30WV.
WU2D, WU2D, this is W2 Alpha November. Thank you very much for the call. Name here is Pete. President operator is Pete, and we're running the James Millan, his call sign was W1HRX. This is his personal transmitter from the mid-30s, running about 300 watts carrier. WD2U, I think it was WU2D. This is WB2U, oh my gosh. I'm throwing my old call sign in there. This is W2AN. What's the name, location, and give me a call sign again.
Okay. I understand you're operating the Millan station over at the Communications Museum. This is Mike, WU2D, Whiskey Uniform 2 Delta. Whiskey Uniform 2 Delta on the Collins ART-13, 120 watts output power. And looking forward to coming out to the AWA in a few days, out to the conference. So again, this is WU2D. My name is Mike. I'm in Manchester, New Hampshire. Over.
Very good. Thank you very much, Mike. WU2D. This is W2AN. Yeah, you have a very good signal here. I can't really give you an S-meter reading, but you're doing great there with the Collins ART-13. Mike, how much power was that? 120 watts, is that right? Mike, how much power? What was your carrier power there, Mike? Over. WU2D. WU2D, this is W2 Alpha November, W2AN. Okay, nothing heard from WU2D. We blew a fuse ourselves here earlier. 7-3 there, Mike, if you can still receive us. 7-3. This is W2 Alpha November, W2AN, calling CQ for the AWA AM QSO party. Any other stations out there?
WD2AFJ.
I copied AFJ. Is that correct? That's all I got was the suffix. AFJ. Is that correct? Over. Please give me your full call.
Yes, W2AN. This is Whiskey Delta 2, America, France, Japan. Witch Doctor 2, America, France, Japan.
Very good. Excuse me. Very good. Thank you. This is W2AN. Name here, the operator right now. The name here is Pete. And we're running the James Millan transmitter, running at about 300 watts. The carry is about 300 watts. And antenna is a fan dipole up at about 45 feet. And we're using James Millan's HRO receiver. Give me what's your name and your location and power there. Over.
Yeah, very good evening, Pete. W2AN, WD2AFJ. The name here is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. We're located in a town called Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Running a Johnson 500. Power is approximately 300 watts of carrier. Receiving you on a Collins 75A4. And I think I worked Rich on 40 meters earlier this afternoon with the Collins with the Collins KW1 that you guys had on there that was doing a really good job on 40 meters there, Pete. And just transferred over to the I think I contacted you on a T368 on 40 meters, and we're using a Johnson 500 here this evening on 75. So back over to you. W2AN, WD2AFJ.
something happened with that one. So thank you very much, Ray. Thanks for the call, and enjoy the QSO party. Back to you, Ray. If you have anything else, WD2AFJ, W2AN.
No, we're good here, Pete. You're doing a good job here in Phillipsburg, and we're directly across the river from Easton, Pennsylvania. Last town in New Jersey before on Route 78 before you cross over to Delaware. And I'm glad you got the James Millan transmitter on. It was nice to work it. So it's sounding good down here. And good luck with the party this evening.
Very good. Thank you, Ray. 7-3 for now. And hope to chat with you again. This is W2 Alpha November for the AWA QSO party. Any others? I believe there was at least one other station calling. This is W2AN.
WB2SYQ.
WB2SRQ. This is WB2UAQ. Good evening. Name is Pete here. Oh, did I use my call sign yet? W2AN. This is W2 Alpha November. I've had that call sign for almost 60 years now, so it's hard to get rid of it. Very good. Messed up your call sign now. Yeah, we're running the W1HRX James Millan transmitter, about 300 watts, and the antenna is a fan dipole for 80-40-20. And we're in Bloomfield at the AWA campus. Back to WB2SYQ, W2AN.
Yeah, that's correct. I got it. That's about. There you go. Yeah, I had to redip it because I moved the frequency. Yeah, the name here is November Oscar Romeo Mexico Norm, and I'm located in Endicott, New York, using a Viking 2. And let's see, that's about right. Haven't really tuned it up, but it looks good there. And I guess that's about it. Viking 2 and a Millan HQ129X.
Very good, Norman. How much power did you say you're running down in Endicott?
Oh, about 80 watts. 80 watts in Endicott.
Okay, very good, Norm. Do you know W2OZ? Did you ever, you probably know W2OZ. His name is Skip, over.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, no problem. He works for many stations down there, and he knows Norman that area. Very good. Thanks. Thank you very much for the call, Norm. WB2SYQ, Endicott, New York, about 80 watts of carrier. Do you have any other questions for this station? This is W2AN.
Yeah, how much is that Millan rig running? I've seen it.
Yeah, very good, Norm. Yeah, the carrier power is about 300 watts, and it uses a pair of 851s as the modulators, and it uses it's a single 204, right? Yeah, okay, there's two 204 tubes in the output in the final amplifier, Norm, over.
Yeah, okay, I've seen it. It's black and it's an open rack, correct?
That's right. It's an open rack, and because of that, it's pretty dangerous, Norm, over.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the story. I actually got it, the history of it from Bob Raid and actually the man himself, Bruce Kelly, and this was back almost, 29 years ago.
Wow, very good. Yeah, I've only been active here myself since about 2017. So very good. So you know the transmitter quite well and the HRO receiver. Thank you very much, Norm. Norm? This is W2AN.
One comment, W2D was running 120 watts.
Maybe we'll get some AM people in here tonight sometime. AA9JC, standing by.
AA9JC, Alpha 9, Juliet Charlie. This is W2AN, Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Did you call me over?
I think I heard W2AM. Just familiar call. I've heard you before, W2AM. No, I wasn't calling you. I hadn't heard anybody. So maybe the band is going to change around for us. So yeah, the name's Jeff. I'm in Indiana, running homebrew. Calls AA9JC. Over.
Okay, very good, Jeff from Indiana. Name here is Pete. Papa Echo Tango Echo, and I'm at W2AN. This is the club station of the Antique Wireless Association, and we're at the museum at the campus of the AWA, and we're running a James Millan transmitter from the mid-30s, putting at about 300 watts. That's the station here. Back to you, Jeff. How copy?
Okay, Pete. Fine business. I understand you're at the club station. And on a Millan, I've got a homebrew sitting beside me made out of a Millan that's got 811 driving an 812. This radio here is an 813 modulated an 813. So, yeah. And I'm receiving you on a 75A4 receiver. And you're currently, on this receiver, you're currently about 30 over S9, so the band took a total flip on us. Back to you, Pete. This is Jeff, AA9JC in Elkhart, Indiana.
Very good. Yeah, you're pounding in here. Very good signal, Jeff. I'm sure you're well over S9, 20 or 30 over. So thank you. Thanks for the chat. You were running this is an AM QSO party, and it's an annual event. There are many others. Check us out on the web at antiquewireless.org, antiquewireless.org, and you can see what we're up to here. 7-3 for now. Thanks, Jeff. I'm going to look for any other AWA QSO party stations. 7-3 for now.
W2AN.
Okay. W2AM. Thank you for the QSO, and good luck in your efforts there. Hope you have many contacts this evening. And seeing that you're going to be busy, I might just go quiet for a while. I'll sign off or sign back and just monitor for a little bit to see if anybody comes in here later. W2AM, have a good one from Alpha 9, Juliet Charlie.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, the call sign here is Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Whiskey 2 Alpha November. That's the AWA's station club call sign. Thank you very much, Jeff, and hope to talk to you again. QRZ and there was another station calling. This is W2 Alpha November, W2AN.
W2 Alpha November, W2 Alpha November, W2AN. Here is WA1 Mexico Tango Zanzibar, WA1MTZ.
Okay, there were a couple of stations in there, but I copied WA1 Mike Tango Zulu, WA1
W2AN. W2AN from WA1MTZ. WA1 Mexico, Tango, Zanzibar. Yeah, okay, Pete, name here is Mike. Name is Mike. And I'm in Westfield, Massachusetts. And you're pegging my S-meter here. I wish you could say your audio sounded better, but it sounds like you're using a carbon microphone, like a telephone. I remember seeing pictures of that Millan transmitter, and I remember hearing it on the air in the past, and I thought it sounded different. So maybe it's your microphone, I don't know. I'm using a BC779 receiver, BC779-B, inverted V antenna, and transmitter's homebrew. An 813 modulated by 838s, and right now it's at 400 watts. And I'm going to try flipping it to the tune position. The tune position will drop me down to about 50 watts. So I'm 50 watts in tune. I don't know if you're still going to hear me. I just dropped it down to the 50 watt level. So now we're running 50 watts. W2AN from WA1MTZ.
WA1MTZ, W2AN. Very good, Mike. Yeah, when you cut your power down, the S-meter dropped, but that was it. It's still quite readable from Westfield, Massachusetts. So very good on the homebrew transmitter. 813 and the 838. And the rest of your system there. Well, thanks for the call. I'm going to stand by here, and oh, by the way, the mic is a D104. Maybe I have a loud mouth or something. Maybe we should turn the audio gain down or something. But yeah, maybe I'm just speaking too loudly into it. How's that if Mike, how's that if I back it off, over?
I got a couple of seconds delay here. It didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. There's some distortion on the peaks. And it doesn't sound hi-fi at all, anything close, but I know you're running a Millan transmitter. You know, I'm running a Millan transmitter on 6 meters here. I've been running it for a couple of years. It's been really fun. I've got a Millan 90810. 90810. I'm running at 200 watts input. And I've got the matching Millan modulator, the 90831, with homebrew power supplies on both. So we've got a Millan transmitter operating on 6 meters here every week, a couple times a week actually. So I just want to pass that along. W2AN, WA1MTZ.
Okay, very good, Mike. Very good on your Millan equipment there. Very good. I'm going to continue on and see if there are any other stations. Okay, how's that? Yeah, maybe I'm just heating up the microphone too much. Okay, I'm going to stay about 5 inches or 4 inches. So very good. Thanks, Mike. Thanks again. There are other stations calling, so I'm going to stand by and see if I can work the other stations. This is W2 Alpha November, W2AN, AWA QSO party at the museum. Over.
Alpha 2 Delta Tango. Alpha 2 Delta Tango.
I copy Alpha 2 Delta Tango. Alpha 2 Delta Tango. This is W2AN. Whiskey 2 Alpha November. Thanks. I'm getting some coaching and background, I'm eating the microphone actually. Very good. Name is Pete. And we're at the AWA Museum in Bloomfield, New York. Running 300 watts. The carrier power is about 300 watts. And the antenna here is a fan dipole for 80-40-20. Alpha 2 Delta Tango, this is W2AN. What's your name and location, over, and power?
W2AN, this is Alpha 2 Delta Tango. I'm running about 80 watts. I'm in Bagua, New York. The managed carry, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee. Copy now, W2AN, A2DT.
Very good. Was your name Gary? Is that correct? Is that correct, over?
Correct, Pete. I was actually over there at the AWA this afternoon and started up the KW1. So I thought I'd go home and give you a call. W2AN, AA2DT.
Very good, Gary, very good. Yeah, I'm with Rich. Rich is here, is WB2JLR. He's your neighbor from across the street. Rich is with me, and we have several other operators here, members of the AWA. So, very good. Your 80 watts is pounding in here. So back to you, Gary. Anything else? AA2DT, W2 Alpha November.
W2AN, AA2DT. No, nothing else, Pete. Keep going. You're sounding good, and say hello to Rich for me. I'll talk to you all soon. AA2DT. Good night.
Very good. Good night, Gary. Yeah, Rich is, he can hear you. He's listening here. Very good, Gary. Thank you very much. I'll continue on and see if there are any other stations looking for W2 Alpha November with the Antique Wireless Association QSO party. Anybody else out there, over?
K1YW.
YW? Okay, 1 second. Okay, I heard, the last station I heard was Yankee Whiskey, the suffix there. This is W2AN. Please give me your full call sign and power level, location name. This is W2AN. Name here is Pete, by the way, at the microphone now, over.
Yeah, Pete. I worked you on 40 earlier. This is K1 and YW. But I think you were running Collins transmitter then, so good to hear that Millan rig. Very impressive. And I'm running the same stuff here, a 250 watt carrier with a and I'm located west of Boston in Lancaster, north of Worcester. Back over to you.
Okay, very good. And what was your name again, overs?
It's Greg, Golf Radio, Echo Golf.
Very good. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you're very good signal again here on 80 meters on 75. And yeah, I remember chatting with you a little bit ago. You were running the Millan transmitter here, and I think we're going to pull the plug on this now for tonight. Thank you very much. Thanks, Greg, for the call, and enjoy the rest of the QSO party. 7-3 for now. This is W2AN. Back to you, Greg.
Okay, well, good luck with the rest of the event there, Pete. So good to hear you, and always interesting stuff that you got there. So 73 for now. W2AN, K1YW.
W2AN, N4MQ.
Yeah, N4N2. Boy, you just got in there. I was about ready to close the station. This is Ed, Kilo 2 Mike Papa. I'm the real W2AN. If you look up W2AN and QSO.com, you find me. So anyway, thanks everybody for the nice contacts today. We've been on for many, many hours today since the QSO parties started. And we'll be on all day tomorrow afternoon and evening again. So if you didn't work us today, you'll be able to work us again using something inside the shack here. I think everything is back working again. After a few sparks and a little bit of smoke, we're back and running in the entire station again. 4NQ, you're the man. You're the last one for the evening. Was it N4NQ from W2AN?
Okay, W2AN, N4MQ. I was your second QSO today. I was like number 2 today when you first started at 20:05. So there you go. Okay, Ed 73, once again, Woody, N4MQ, Virginia. Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Okay, Woody, very good. Thanks for being number 2 and the last for today, anyways. Nice to work you again. 73, everybody who's listening, everybody that's have worked us today. And again, we'll be on all day tomorrow again. QSO party ends at 8 o'clock local time tomorrow. So 73, thanks for all the best wishes. Thanks for all the fun on the bands here, and we'll see you later. This is Whiskey 2 Alpha November in beautiful downtown Bloomfield, New York. Now signing clear. Good night.
KB3ZIM, Kilo Bravo 3, Zulu, India Mike.